Welcome back to my channel, Cozy Gamers, and welcome in if you are new. My name is Elle, and today we're going to be decorating our starter house in Palia. I am not 100% sure how to pronounce it. Let me know in the comments down below. We will be using mostly the log cabin decor as it is the first furniture set that you purchase recipes for and learn from crafting. These recipes are fairly simple and practically only call for sapwood, which is very easy to obtain by chopping down trees. I do have some small items that were gifted to me or that I purchased from Tish's furniture shop. They're not part of the log cabin set, but they are fairly cheap in early game and they complement the set very well. So we are beginning with placing down some of the larger elements such as the bed and the kitchen items. I want to separate the bedroom from the kitchen, so I will be using the log cabin divider to do so. I'm just playing around with item placement here. I do have to say that once I learned the user interface of moving things around and decorating, I am pretty pleased with how it feels. It does feel pretty natural. You can also hold Alt if you want to keep the item like on a specific vertical or horizontal axis. It just feels really natural how you decorate. You do have to have items in your inventory in order to pull them out, though, for decorating inside the house, as far as I know. Here, I'm going to add in the cute little nightstand next to the bed and just kind of get a feel for the layout overall. I will end up moving things around, specifically the kitchen items. So here are some items that I'm placing down that were gifted to me. So I did get them for free. I didn't purchase them from the shop, and I got these by completing quests for different characters. We can set down our beautiful bookshelf. I love this bookshelf. I think it is so cute, so we'll figure out a place for it. One thing I will say is that you do really need to be careful to make sure that you are selecting the correct item. I've found that you can actually select things outside the house when you are decorating inside the house, so just be careful and pay attention. Keep in mind that you will be able to expand different rooms in your house. When I did look at the different rooms that you can expand, you can get a hallway, you can get a medium-sized room, a small room, a large room. There's a lot of different options, and that is all if you go and talk to, I think you pronounce her name, Kenyatta. She's basically at the town hall, and there's a register there, and you can actually purchase upgrades to not only your plot to expand like your whole area around your house, but also to expand and add on different rooms in your house, which is what I will be focusing on next in the game. So just making adjustments here to the bedroom, and I was struggling with finding a place for the wardrobe. You kind of have to have your wardrobe inside your house. I guess you could put it outside, but I wanted to make room for it inside because that is how you change your outfits. And I thought it would be really cute to have like a little table that we can like, sit at. Hopefully eventually the game will give us the option to actually sit down on things, to lay in the bed, etc. That'd be so cool if we could have like our friends over to come hang out in our decorated houses with us. Um, Actually, I don't know if that is actually possible yet. It might be possible, but I have not done that yet. So if you have done that, tell me how in the comments. I'm fairly new to this game. I've just been focusing on the decorating part and getting like the main quest line out of the way. There are a lot of great videos out there that give you tips on how to make a lot of money. Hunting is a big one. I have found some ways that I have not yet seen online yet. If you would like to see some tips and tricks for how I obtain money, let me know in the comments. And if this video gets enough views and likes, then maybe I'll make a tips and trick video for everybody. One thing I do love about this decorating UI is that you can rotate things diagonally. Since this is such a small, like one room build, I decided against doing that, but I can't wait to decorate once I have a larger house and just make it even more cozy and cluttered. I am just so excited for that. We can add in some more wall decor and lighting, and I wanted to kind of spread it out a little bit, so trial and error. I did run out of items in my inventory, so I'm just kind of going in and grabbing some things to see if they would work with our house decoration. I was a little disappointed that you can't place things on top of the shelves. I don't know if it's just this shelf or maybe they'll update it in the future, but I think that that would be really cute. I wanted to put like a little plant on it, but that didn't really work out. This really cute plushie was gifted to me by the Palia team because of you guys did use my referral. So thank you for that. I think you get a couple items for referring people to the beta. Let me know if you guys played in the beta. I also did create a community, so feel free to add me as your friend in the game. You can see my name in the top left corner of your screen. You can add me. If you add me, I'll send you an invite to my community. I don't know if you can see if I have a community. If you can see that, let me know, and you can just join and I'll approve everyone. But the community is called Cozy, of course. We love coziness. I do want to make a comment about this deer because it is so cute. And the eyeballs, the eyes on the deer, it's just so funny if you look at it. I don't think we're going to use it in this build, but you can definitely, it's more of like an outdoor item anyway. And that was a rug that was gifted to me by somebody too that I just put under the couch. And now we can just kind of make small adjustments to the details of the build. I wanted to see if we could place down other items such as like flowers or anything inside the house, but I don't think that you can do that. So I'm just kind of going through the log cabin items and just seeing what we can play with here. One thing that's really cool that I found out early is that if you do cook something, that item will stay on the stove until you pick it up. So I think that that is actually a really cute addition to making your decor really cozy, because now you have soup cooking on the stove. It has steam coming up. I just love it. And the cooking system is fairly easy too. It's actually pretty fun. And that pretty much concludes our build for today. Just a quick, fast build to get you started, to have like a cozy house to go into, to cook in the beginning stages of the game. I do want to show you the different options that you have at Tish's, and I believe that this refreshes every in-game new day. So I will head over to Tish's furniture shop and I'll show you a little bit of what the store looks like, especially if you're new. This will be helpful where you can get furniture. Also, I did want to show you Tamala's house. So we'll go talk to her and I'll show you the inside of her house, which is like absolutely stunning. Lots of inspo. I can't wait to get the items for her house and play with it in my own house. It's very witchy, very potion-y, so stick around if you want to see those two things, and if not, then have a good rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. So after you exit your house, you're just going to take this path. And sorry, my game was kind of lagging and I noticed that. I mean, this is an open beta, so there's lots of improvement to do, but I noticed it was only lagging like that when I was recording. So sorry about that. But this is Tish's furniture shop and you can buy different items. Like I said, they kind of switch out every in-game day. On this side of the furniture shop, you will see behind me that there's like little trinkets that you can buy, and they're fairly cheap to buy, so I did buy some of those for that previous build. So this is Tamala, and we're gonna go to her house, and I just have to say, like, the actual entrance to her house is absolutely insane. It is like dark cottagecore fantasy. I was like stunned. I was actually like pretty floored to see her house. Like, you walk through like this open huge log right here, and I'm gonna go through this like a little bit slower, but that is the exterior of her house, and the inside is amazing. I'm just gonna let you formulate your own opinions, but we got a potion, we got little blue candles. It is just beautiful in here. Tell me what you think of her house in the comments down below. So that concludes the tour of Tamala's. Consider joining our Discord if you made it this far. Thanks again for watching, and thank you to my members who support my channel. I will see you guys next time.